Hello guys, I hope you're well. This is Adamas and welcome to my first YouTube video. Today we are going to talk about the cards that I think are undervalued in Gods Unchained. So this is a non-exhaustive list. It's also a personal opinion. It's very much possible that you disagree with me, and if you do, I would love to hear your opinion in the comments below. Also, quick disclaimer, this is not financial advice, and I do own most of the cards that I will be talking about in this video. But without further ado, let's begin. And the first card that I think is very much undervalued is Vertimer the Volatile. So this is a very good magic card, legendary in a Divine Order set. After you play a spell, give this creature +1 strength. At the end of your turn, if this creature has 3 strength or more, set it to 1 strength and draw a card. So this card is exceptional and I think is very interesting for Magic. If you go to the card draw Magic deck, which is one of the best performing deck in Mythic right now, this guy Vex is the #1 in weekend ranked this weekend. He has an insane win rate of 90%, as you can see. And of course he plays Volatile the Volatile because this card is so good. It has actually a very high win rate. So if you go to gdex.com and if you search card ranking in the last 7 days on the set Divine Order, you can see that it has the second highest win rate of all sets. The only card that has a better win rate actually is Eva, but because this one is played in board wipe death, so I don't take into consideration this card. It has a win rate of 56%, which is really good. And as you can see, it's above ODE, Grand Hall, Lady Marcella, Demetrios, and ODE is 3 times the price of Vortimer. If you go on Token Trove, I think the price is $11, and the Shadow version is $28, which I think is a bargain. It can do so much in a game. You can draw with it, and in any card game, the draw is so important. But also it can trade. If you put it on the board and you launch 2 spells, for instance, it can trade any creature that has 4 health, for instance. So it's versatile, and I think it's a very good card. The second card I think is Tenderizer. It's an epic card from the Divine Order set. It's a war relic. It has Blitz, and after you attack a creature with this relic, give it +1 durability. So basically the way it works, so it's a 7 mana, so it's a bit high, but as soon as you have it on board, it's infinite value because you can clear your opponent's creature infinitely, because each time you attack a creature with it, it gains +1 durability. And once you're done cleaning the board, it's 16 damage to the face. So if you are a Frenzied Acrobat War, or if you just want to rush your opponent in the face, you can do 16 damage with it. And it's actually played by one of the best players in the game right now, which is TBH. I think it's one of the only really good player playing it right now, but I wouldn't be surprised if more people play it. Because it's so good, and you can see that the win rate that he has with this deck is really good. 80% out of 30 games. It's actually very good. And this card is only 57 cents, and the Shadow version is only $2.88, and you can see that the price is dropping a bit. I don't know why. Maybe because all prices are dropping right now. I did purchase these cards. I think I bought like 10 Tenderizer, because the price was so good. I really think that later, once this card is becoming more and more popular, the price will increase. If you go to the most expensive epic cards right now, they can sell from the Divine Order set, I mean, they can sell from $10 to $15, and this one is only 56 cents, sorry. So I think it's very interesting for as an investment, I think. So that's why I did purchase this card. I did purchase many versions of this card. The third one I think is very good is Vow of Learning. This is one of the most versatile cards from the Divine Order set, to my opinion. The fact that it can do many things, so you can pick 2 different options: deal 1 damage, deal 2 damage to a creature, give protected to a creature, or give ward to a creature. This is so good because it adapts to all situations. So it can clear the board. It can give ward and protected to, for instance, one of your creatures, to Vortimer, for instance. So if I go to card draw magic, and you put Shadow Scryer, for instance, and you buff it, or you can do the same with Oni. You can give protected to Oni. This is so good. If your Oni is buffed and has, for instance, 10 attacks, you can put protected and ward on it with Vow of Learning, and it's almost impossible for the opponent to clear it. So I think Vow of Learning is one of the best cards in the set. And actually, if you go to the win rate, here it's the first epic, as you can see. It has a 53% win rate, and it's the first epic of the set. All the cards above are legendaries instead, unless this one, yes, this is not a legendary card. But all of them are legendaries. And as you can see, it has a better win rate than Soul Survivor, which is surprising because Soul Survivor is worth like $7, I think. Let me check. Soul Survivor is $7, and Vow of Learning is only $2. So I think this is undervalued. But this is my opinion, and maybe you disagree. And if you do, I would love to hear why. But I think this card is one of the most undervalued cards in the set right now. And the last one, I think it's Empyrean Pacifist. Okay, so this card is so good. Actually, if you play light, you have to play this card. It's almost mandatory for Enli Zoo Light. And the reason is so cheap right now. It's because light is actually not meta at all. Not many people play light, and the one that do have all my respect because it's so hard to play light right now. But the one that do play light, play this card because it's a 1/1. You put it on board. Every time you put a creature on board, it gains +1 health. And when this creature has 10 health or more, it has protected. So if your opponent cannot clear it at the beginning, it's snowballed and it's almost impossible to clear it afterwards. So this one is really good. It's only it's below $2, so I think it's a bargain. And as soon as light becomes meta and more people start playing light, I think this card will be worth much more than it is today. The shadow version also is not very much expensive, as you can see, only $6. The price, it has been more expensive actually. So it wouldn't be too much of a risk to buy it now, to my personal opinion. But again, this is not financial advice. So you do as you want, but to my personal opinion, this card is undervalued. So that's pretty much it. Empyrean Pacifist, Tenderizer, Vortimer the Volatile, and Vow of Learning are, to me, the 4 most undervalued cards right now on Gods Unchained. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't hesitate to like it and subscribe. You might actually be my first subscriber. Have a great day.